You're listening to the Everything Swallow podcast. Okay, I got it to work. Okay? Thank you, Lord Jesus.
That's right.
It's a pain in my butt. I don't understand how one program can keep another program from working. But you got rid of that program and it worked.
Right.
So, whatever.
That's good.
But it really screwed up my morning.
Yeah, I know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, we haven't been here in a month.
It feels like that.
It does feel as if we have been gone and away from our microphones for frickin' ever.
Yeah, and it's only been 3 days.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize to anyone who cares.
Yes, me too.
You know?
This trip was a crazy whirlwind.
It was great. Lake McConaughey was absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. We're going back.
And we're going back, and not only are we going back to Lake McConaughey, we will probably never go to anywhere else on Lake McConaughey, but right where we were.
What was it called?
Admiral's Cove.
Admiral's Cove.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you how to get there. Just Google it. But I know it was on the other side of the dam.
Yeah, it was like halfway around the lake.
Yeah, on the back side. I don't know what side's the front side or the back side. I don't know how that works. But
I don't either, but a lot of people messaged on our post and told us other fun places like Admiral's Cove that we
really?
could go stay at. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I learned about Admiral's Cove is if you buy that yearly parking pass, park pass, you can camp right there pretty much
on the beach,
beach property. And, then you got access to a bar. There's a restaurant. There's a little store there.
There's gas.
They had a gas pump. I was wondering if that
and
worked.
It
Did it?
Yeah.
I was wondering if that worked. So that's where I will go.
Sometimes you can be out on the water and your boat needs gas. So all those little marina dock areas like that should have gas, or at least most of them.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm. And most of them have a little store. We didn't get to go to them this time because we were there a short time and we had a mission of what we were doing there.
Yeah.
But
I did go into the little store.
Yeah.
And we met the owner.
Oh gosh, she's so wonderful, Renee. So yes, let's just go back one step, because if you're going to Lake McConaughey, stay at Admiral's Cove.
Yes.
Renee is the owner, and she's fantastic. The bar there is fantastic, and they do all kinds of fun bar events there.
Oh, yeah.
Like at the beginning of the season, they do their polar pirate plunge.
Yep.
And so everyone dresses like a pirate and then jumps off the pier into the cold-ass water.
Right. They said it's not frozen, but it's
just
still
like 40 degrees.
Yeah, exactly. So we should probably go back to the whole beginning on how we even met the owner.
Yes.
And kind of tell everybody about our weekend, which was crazy great weekend with some wonderful people. We went to honor the memory of a man who had spent, most of his life there.
Daddy Don.
Daddy Don
spent a lot of his time out there at Lake McConaughey, and he spent it out there with our very good friends.
Yeah.
And so our very good friends asked if we wanted to go out there and honor him with them.
Yeah.
And of course, we said yes.
Because he was a kooky guy that liked to party.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah.
We're kooky and we like to party.
That's right.
And those people are kooky and they like to party.
They like to party.
So we had a really fun time, and then we also had a boat on Saturday.
Yeah.
But the weather...
A pontoon boat, which I love.
...was windy.
Yeah, it was windy and it was choppy. But if you love boats and you love water, it doesn't matter.
Which I have no experience on either.
And I do, and I love it.
Yeah, so I
got all wet, and then you get freezing cold.
Never been on a boat.
Oh.
Maybe 3 times in my life.
If you just do that.
Okay, and most of it is Chatfield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Any boat with a motor that I've ever been on was Chatfield mostly, and then the one time when we went to Missouri.
Lake of the Ozarks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, like Lake of the Ozarks, when we were out there, the weather was fantastic, and
right,
so
and the lake
we
was
didn't
flat.
have it was very calm.
Yeah.
And then when we were on Lake McConaughey this weekend, we had white cresting waves.
The waves were like as tall as me. It was like an ocean, like a roaring sea out there.
That's a big lake when it can
Holy crap.
make white cresting waves.
And I know I get motion sickness. I know it. But we thought it'd be okay. It's the lake. It won't be that bad. Man. And then we were smoking cigars, which I should never have done.
The cigars is what did it to you.
And I was green and sick. I had to go back.
Yeah.
We were on the boat about 20 minutes. And then,
like an hour.
And then
2 hours, because we picked it up at 12.
And they dropped me off at 2? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, either way, they had to drop me off.
Like 2:30.
And so what better thing to do than just go to the bar, right? I got my feet underneath me, and I was kind of queasy, so
Took
I
a
thought
shower.
Some French fries would feel good.
Warmed up.
And we went to the bar. And that's where we met Renee, the owner. And it's, unbeknownst to me...
The bar is the Cove.
The Cove bar. I had no idea that this was the final weekend. I don't know why. In my mind, that place, I figured never closed.
Me too.
Because
I didn't think they were seasonal.
Yeah. So,
I don't know why. It snows out there.
So because it was the last day, all the food was half price. Drinks are on special. There's not that many people there.
They're planning their last day party.
And then they had a big ass party.
Yeah.
We didn't go to it.
No.
Could have got a T-shirt.
Probably. We're going back.
Yeah, we are.
We're going back. So Renee is the owner, and her mom, what's her name, Darlene?
Mom. I called her Mom.
Yeah, she runs the gift shop, and she is equally as fantastic.
Yeah. There's a bar. There's a liquor store right in there.
In there, yeah.
Now, wait a minute. No alcohol allowed in the park.
No, on the lake.
But if you had a boat, and you got your boat, and you didn't have any alcohol in there, and then you scooped right in there, got a little gas, boop, bottle of vodka.
I don't know.
Seems. I didn't understand
There's
that.
always a
No
loophole
alcohol.
on the boats.
That's weird.
Because people...
No, he said it not even in the park. Like, when we went into the gate, there was a big no alcohol permitted in park.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't see that sign.
Yeah. He made sure I saw it.
I only knew of the rule of it being on the water, no alcohol while you're boating, because people were getting drunk and drowning.
No. He said there's no alcohol in the park. It's been banned because people were camping on the beach and other people were driving their sand dunes around all drunk, and they're running over people and killing people with their recreational vehicles.
I don't know.
So I think it's all the whole park.
I don't know. I'm not going to go that extreme. We'll check into it.
Okay. I will.
You know, but it was super fun out there. We had the best time. The water is great at Lake McConaughey. We'd never been there before.
It was warm.
We're going back, and I'm getting a boat, and you don't have to come on my boat.
I'm going to try to come on the boat, because I would think in the summertime, right? Is it always that choppy? I mean,
no, it's
the wind. Is that what boats are always like?
No, the wind made it that choppy, and
it's
the weather.
My stomach kind of queasy right now.
The weather made it that choppy. It was very windy, and it was cold and rainy, a little bit rainy, not too bad.
I liked the boats. When I've been on boats, I have enjoyed my boat time.
Right.
But that boat, now, the very first boat I ever went on was when I was 15, and I was in the boys' home, and they took us out deep sea fishing in the Gulf of Mexico. So I guess that would be deep Gulf fishing. Mm-hmm. And I got so sick on the ride out to the fishing spot that I just was throwing up the whole time. And when we were fishing, I just had to sleep. I just slept through the whole thing. And then I felt better on the ride back.
Right.
That was it. So that I knew right away I was boat bad. But I don't think that I'll ever get better, because I can't even turn around in a circle too fast.
Right.
And so I don't know that I'll ever be better on a boat. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So I've always been boat bad, but now in my old age, I've become real bad as far as motion sickness goes. So I think I'm out. I'm going to be the guy on the beach while you're out in the boat.
All right.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Shayna's boat party.
Yeah. It's kind of lame, because I'll hear stuff out there.
Yeah,
I'll hear a lot
us.
of laughter. And I'll
Listen,
like,
you will hear my laugh across Lake McConaughey.
That's what I'm saying.
Laugh so loud.
And I'll be like, well, the barbecue's warm.
Try to send us smoke signals.
Yeah.
Listen, I think that you would do better.
I think so.
Yes, with the water not being so choppy. You did just fine when we were in the Lake of the Ozarks, and that was not choppy. And we were out there. I mean, we cooked on those boats. We were out there for like
all day,
12 hours.
I was surprised.
And you were fine.
Yeah.
So it was super, super choppy. And then when we stopped and you had to light everyone's cigars, that made you want to throw up.
Yeah.
Because you were good until then. Yeah. You were the co-captain.
I was assistant to the captain.
Yep. Assistant to the captain.
He did let me drive a little bit, because that made it better for me to kind of be focused, and then I didn't feel so sick.
He let me drive.
But when Shayna started driving, she's a good driver on the boat.
I like to drive boats.
Apparently.
I drove boats with my dad.
At it.
I drove a lot of boats with my dad. Yeah. Well, his boat, we went out on the boat a lot. And what was awesome was when I called my dad and told him about my weekend, he was equally as excited as I was.
That's funny.
Which was awesome.
It'd be fun to get him out on a boat.
Oh my gosh, he loves it so much.
Especially now because his knees and everything. He says he can't do anything.
Yeah, but we could get him on a pontoon.
Get onto a boat, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you just walked right off the dock onto the boat. I mean, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
He would just want to drive the entire time.
You think so?
Yes. I know so.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
That's his thing?
Oh, just drive in the lake, man. Like, you don't even have to do anything out there. You don't have to fish. You don't have to do anything. Just drive the lake. It's the best thing in the world.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Maybe we should make friends. Oh, we have friends with boats. The Jerome has a boat, and they're always inviting us out to the boat.
Yeah.
So let's go. I mean, I knew you liked boats.
I love them.
But I didn't realize that your passion for boating.
Yeah.
You really would be a boat mechanic.
I would be a boat mechanic.
When you see that commercial and you joke, and I joke about it,
you thought I was kidding when I said that
probably
to
really
you.
would. You'd live right there on Lake McConaughey and changing boat oils. No, Mike said changing boat oils suck.
I have this ongoing joke with Sean that I'm going to become a boat mechanic.
I asked him, and he said it's hard.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Oh. Well, maybe you got little hands.
He was telling you it was hard because he was giving you a hard time. He told you need a huge oil pan to put under the boat to pull the plug.
Yeah, to catch all the oil.
A huge one as big as the boat?
Well, I don't know how much oil is in a freaking boat.
One little motor on the back. This isn't like
he has
a cruise ship.
His boat has two 350 V8s.
I know, I'm going to drive that. I'm going to drive
That's going to take a big oil pan.
I'm going to drive so fast when I get
Because I think they
boat.
both share the same oil pan.
We're going to skip.
No way. I'm not getting in that
across
boat.
the water.
Way.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll go with
That
Mike.
pontoon was scaring me.
I don't
the
need
waves,
you on
I
Mike's
thought
boat.
that pontoon was going to fall over.
No way, man.
No, I'm not.
Not even a big enough wave came up over it.
Speedboat. My buddy Billy used to have a speedboat.
I know.
When
I
we were
drove
kids.
his boat too.
Kids,
it's
I
yellow.
say, but younger. And he had that yellow freaking cigar boat or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, it was
454.
so huge.
He'd get on Chatfield, go, turn around. That was it. He'd just go back and forth on little old Chatfield.
I'd have done it too.
Well, now Chatfield's bigger. So you can go,
A little bit longer.
Yeah, Mike says his boat, he can get 60 miles an hour, and
Yeah.
he makes these giant wakes, and
Yeah.
everyone loves it.
I love those big wakes
He said he
too.
can create like a 6-foot wake.
Toilet bowl.
Oh, he started doing that. Oh, that's I think
that's
started
what started it.
Yeah, when he started going around in a
toilet
circle,
bowl.
I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I would have been better off in the raft. I told you when we got it. I thought we should
Yeah,
get
but
the
it was
raft.
too cold. It was not a raft. It was a
tube. But the water was warm. I got in it.
I know.
The
but
water was
it's
pretty
cold
warm
when you get out.
Yeah, but I think on the raft I'd have done better.
Well, then next
being
time I'll just
drag me
drag
behind
you
the boat.
behind the boat.
Yeah, but don't spin.
Well,
spin-
that's part of the fun.
Well,
to
I
do a
could do
toilet
that.
bowl in a speedboat is fun because you're going so fast and the boat tips so hard, and you can just put your hand right in the water because
that's
it's just
not safe.
right at the edge
That's how
of
you
your
sink
boat.
a boat.
Not if you're not dumb.
Well, then I would sink a boat.
You don't sink it. But it is awfully fun to create those big wakes and then go back and cut them across them.
It just
The
scares
waves
me.
were
I'm such
so
a
big
wussy.
on this lake this weekend that our pontoon boat was going up and down, and you could hear the motor coming out of the water
Yeah.
because we were coming up so high.
Yep.
Oh, I loved
It
it.
splashed over the front of the pontoon boat.
Not
Now,
that
if you were in a
big.
little speedboat, it would go under the water
No,
like
when
a
it-
dolphin.
You'd have skipped over the top.
That's what you guys kept saying. You guys said you just skip
just
on the
skip
top
on
of
the
those
top
big
of those
7-foot
bigs.
waves.
Yeah.
That just seems scared. That Mike said he'd do 60 mile an hour out there.
Me
No
too.
problem.
Me too.
And he's got a 24-foot boat, he said. And he's
Me
like,
too.
I just bounce on this. You
Absolutely.
wouldn't even know
The
it.
rougher it is, you just go a little faster.
Well, then that's the boat we should have brought.
Well, yeah, he said that too.
Because
Next time.
Maybe I wouldn't have got sick.
No, you wouldn't have. Because it's a completely different feel. On that big pontoon, you're just rocking and rocking and rocking. And on the big boat, you're not. You're going so fast. Pew, 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 pew. And that water's hitting you like little tiny ice drops.
Oh, it's scary.
When
It
it's
just
that
seems
cold.
frightening to me. The speed on the water. And I'm a good swimmer.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not I'm not afraid at all to be thrown off the boat.
I'm
but
either.
When we were hitting those waves and it freaking tipped so hard that one time, I thought for sure it was falling over.
It was so great. But you could kind of see what I was doing, right? And I was just like coasting around all those
Oh, yeah.
big waves coming at us, and that because there you can find the
So Shayna was driving.
find the line.
They said, "You want to drive Sean in, Shayna, because he's your little husband?" And she was like, "Yeah." So she got behind the wheel, and I just stood behind her, like just tried to focus on the horizon. And I could see as the waves would start, you would kind of try to
Turn.
go around them a little bit and
Yep.
stuff. I could kind of see what you were doing.
Yeah.
And then as you kind of got close to the shore, we could see the dock. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm going to get off this boat.
And I said,
Oh, I was like, that's my baby. Get your daddy off the boat.
I saw the calm in the water and I went for it.
I'm wearing a bathrobe.
Yeah, you were freezing.
I'm freezing to death.
You
I'm
literally,
green.
I've never seen anyone turn green on a boat, and you did.
Yeah.
You turned red like a tomato,
Yeah.
and then you turned green like
another tomato.
like
Like a
Frankenstein.
tomatilla.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I went from Roma to tomatilla.
I was really glad though that you were only kind of ruined the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
usually when that happens to you, you're done. You're toast. You
Yeah.
gotta go to bed.
It blows my brain and I can't
Yeah.
get it back. Yeah.
Yeah, this time it was a little better.
Yep. And
It was super fun. Love the people we went with.
I had a great time.
Gonna go
I
again.
want to try the boat again. We'll try on small lakes
Okay.
with not so risky people that want to go like just slow.
All right. I'll wait until you get back.
And we'll be better.
I love boats. I love them.
It's funny though, it is kind of upsetting my stomach. just
Talking about it?
it.
We'll stop talking about
That's
it.
how sensitive
Move on.
I am.
Now we're on to a new adventure. Tomorrow we're going to Texas.
Yeah, now we have a 19-hour car ride.
Coming back. I cannot be 19 hours.
Google it.
No.
Google it. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Because we're going to the bottom of Texas.
Well, pretty much. Let's see.
Might as well go to the beach while we're
How
doing
far
that.
is it to Houston, Texas?
The drive from your location to Houston is 1,031.8 miles.
13 hours. No, 15 hours and 41 minutes.
Yay.
So cut
So,
four.
like-
Google cut 4 hours off for us.
So, like, 10 hours of that is in Texas, and 5 hours of that is coming to Colorado.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Texas. Why you gotta be so lame?
Big. Yep.
It's just nothing to look at when you get out of the car and you're like, holy ball sack.
Yeah.
What is
it's
this
hot.
humidity?
Just imagine when we step off that plane.
I know.
Don't
Listen,
be
this is
wearing
not
a bra.
the first time that I've driven your mom back from Texas.
I know, but this is the furthest you've driven my mom back from Texas.
We came from New Braunfels last time.
Still further.
Yeah.
Houston's still further.
Yay.
How far is it?
Oh, you're making it sound so much better.
Oh, it's gonna be a good drive. We're gonna play a game, I Spy.
No.
We'll play the
Listen,
license
I
plate
saw
game.
so much roadkill on this trip.
This
it
one
made me sick.
It was a lot,
I couldn't even believe it. I swear we saw like 20 dead animals on the side of the road.
at least. A lot of raccoon.
There was like 3 coyotes I saw.
And that-
I
see the
saw a
coyote?
coyote, I saw a fox, I saw
fox.
something that I thought was either a hawk or a owl.
I think it was an owl.
I think it was an owl too.
Did we see a porcupine?
No, we saw a skunk.
Oh, skunk.
Mm-hmm.
I thought there was a porcupine.
Huge skunk. He was huge. Makes me so sad.
Who knew skunk got so big?
Made me sad. And when we were leaving Lake McConaughey,
Yeah.
we were driving out of that little town. What was it? Brule?
Brule. Brule. It might be Brule.
I don't think it is, but that's how I remember it.
If you put that little thing over there, that'd be French.
There's
It'd
an
be
E on the end of Brule.
Brule.
But Brule. There were bugs running across this road that
Yeah.
I could see.
as we were driving.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait till we get to Texas.
Yeah, I know.
I hope we see some tarantulas on the road.
No. Oh, no, I think we missed the migration.
Oh, not in Texas. Maybe they're just starting. No, it's probably over.
No.
It's late in the year.
Yeah.
It's late in the year. But that's going to be fun. The old mom's going to be here for the month of October.
Mom.
And she's going to be exciting. And her dogs are going to be exciting. And the podcast is going to be different. I guess that we'll have dogs here
Listen, she doesn't get up. If we just get up early,
and do it. The dogs won't even know.
no.
Because they probably still sleep till noon.
They sleep with her in her room,
Yeah.
like always.
Always.
Be fine.
Be good.
The real problem is the new barking dog next door.
The new neighbor dog. We've got new neighbors, and so therefore there's a new dog. And so the dog is uncomfortable, probably, and
Scared.
unfamiliar with his surroundings.
And all these new noises, we're here all day long,
Yeah.
so we're making noise all day long.
Lots of noise.
And so he's just a little scared over there. He'll get better.
Yeah.
We'll talk to him.
Yeah. to the dog?
I'm a dog whisperer.
You are? Like Caesar?
Yeah,
Caesar
Cesar
Chavez? Caesar Chavez.
Yeah.
Okay, well, whisper that damn dog. The other dog was better. No,
She was
She
worse.
barked if anyone walked down the
She'd
street
be
or
barking
drove
right
down the
now.
street. Yeah, she. So we've gone quite a bit of time now without a bark. So I
Right.
feel like it's not that bad.
Right.
So my extreme anger this morning was totally unwarranted.
Unwarranted about the barking dogs.
But I got up like a bolt. You know what I mean? It's like I slept so good being back in our bed after being in the hotel bed, which wasn't a horrible bed as long as we slept head to toe backwards, right?
Yes.
But I slept so good. I didn't wake up all night.
Yeah.
And then I hit the floor and I was immediate like, oh my God, what the hell am I doing? I have no job. I've got nothing. What am I doing? And I ran over and looked out that window
Yeah.
for some reason. And then I came back and looked out the back window and there's a ghost hanging in the tree.
The tree.
I hung yesterday.
Oh, can we just talk about
And
real
so
quick?
I just was a little freaked out.
I'm sorry you're freaked
You know what I mean?
out.
And then I came downstairs and that damn dog, and I've lost it.
Well, you did. You got it back now, so that's good.
And I kind of took it out on you.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm the only other one in the house with you, so it happens. I appreciate that.
But I haven't left the house in a month now.
Yeah, and sometimes that
haven't
I feel
worked
like
in a month,
causes you
and-
more anxiety.
Yeah.
Like we left for a weekend and then you come back and you're like, oh my God, and it's not, it's fine. And while we were gone, wonderful, wonderful neighbor made a surprise for me in the backyard for the Halloween party.
He did. He made something real nice for you in the back.
I can't even believe it. When we left, he asked me, can I have a corner of the yard to decorate for the Halloween party? And I said, of course you can. He helps us so much. He's so fantastic. And I was like, yes, whatever you want. Just let me know what you need and I'll get it for you. And he said, okay. And then when I came back from Lake McConaughey, there was a surprise in the backyard.
I don't even know that we can describe it.
We can't say anything because if you're coming to the Halloween party, it has to be a surprise.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
All I can tell you is it's fantastic. And he is one of the best people I know on this planet.
It's scary.
It is scary.
And he built it while we were out of town in the house. And then at one point while we were out of town, I got a picture, and he cooked the most beautiful steaks on our grill.
I know.
Those are the nicest. I never even cooked steak that nice on our grill yet. Anyways, I digress. He
It's so great.
took the old chicken coop and turned it into a frightmare extravaganza.
Yes.
That's the only way I could take it. Just like the frighteningest prop that we've ever had at our Halloween parties.
He took it to a new level.
A new level. That means we have to step up our game now. Because, I mean, we had already stepped up the game,
My
and that's
game's
what...
pretty high,
I know.
right?
But so he was trying to, like, match or challenge
I
your
love
game,
it. I love it.
which is a tall feat.
You know, if you're even willing to attempt to match my level of awesomeness,
Yeah,
I love you even
that's
more.
impressive.
Yeah, I love you even more.
Yeah.
Because
They're going to stick around.
my balls are pretty big. I'm a way overachiever.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then he said that, and I thought,
What could he do?
little shit's trying to outshine me.
You know what I expected? I expected maybe a scarecrow with a pumpkin head, you know, like one of those scary things kind of off in the distance. You know what I mean? So there'd be like a creepy thing.
Hey, you think that...
Not full on that.
Do you think that Mike could help me make that fire pit?
Yeah, Mike has a plasma cutter. Mike, if you buy the materials, you could go to Mike's shop and he will show you how you can make that.
I want to make it.
I know you do, but we can't get it done before the Halloween party. Well, maybe. I mean, you reach out to him. It would probably take a full day.
Okay. You have days.
Yeah, but I'm out there Saturday working on my cast iron
Your own
stove.
thing.
Yeah,
So talk to him about it. Show him the picture
I will.
while you're out there.
I will because, you know, that's a sheet of metal, and I think it could be done fairly easily.
Right. And it just could be like 4 feet tall.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. It
Doesn't-
could any 3 feet.
Nah, 4.
Okay. Well, you still got to be able to get in there. What we're talking about is Shayna saw a fire pit.
I shared it on my page.
Yeah, she shared it on her Facebook page, and basically it's an outdoor fire pit, but around it, it has, imagine a metal wall, and it's cut out silhouettes of witches holding hands.
3 naked witches
And
standing
you
around
can
the
tell
fire.
in their silhouette that they're nude and they're standing around the
that.
fire. And it's kind of like, it's wicked. It's wicked sweet. Now that's gas, so which makes it easier to get in there
To light it. It should
and
just be a
be
clicker.
wood and put firewood in there and stuff and clean out ashes. So we would have to set it up for a gas bottle.
Should I bring my Olivia down for the party?
Yes.
Should we hang it right here?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought
Fuck
about it.
yes.
Olivia needs to come
We
back
could
to the
hook it up
living
with a
room.
propane tank.
Yeah,
So I could
that's
just
what I
hook to
thought.
propane.
That's exactly what I thought.
And then we could take it camping. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And put it because we're going to buy a truck. And so you put that in the back of the truck and strap it down with your propane tank. And we
You take
camping.
it out in the woods.
And take it
And
out in
put
the
it
woods.
close to the road so when people drive by, they're like, holy shit, there's a coven of witches in there.
Yep. And we put up the pop up, and then over there,
love
that's
it.
our fire pit.
I love it.
And then we get to the camping areas first. So when people come to drive through, they're like, oh, there's campsites in this spot. Holy shit, there's a
shit.
bunch of naked witches. And they just back out and leave.
Does this be the same camp spot that we spent the weekend with the...
The Russian?
No.
German.
The
Burned up trailer?
No, yes, that one. But the guy, who was the guy? The Satan worshiper guy.
The Satan worshiper. I don't remember his name, but yes, the Satan worshiper.
He was a recovering.
No, he wasn't a Satan
He wasn't a
worshiper.
Satan
This was a
worshiper.
weird guy.
He was like in a cult or some
Yeah,
shit.
he was a cult member.
Yeah.
Because he had
The whole thing.
that
the
whole tattoo thing, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't. What we've learned about people who follow the Church of Satan, this guy was
not it, right.
This guy was not that. He was way more extreme and evil kind of guy.
Maybe-
That just wandered into our campsite at 11 o'clock at night after we had drank.
Not true. He was trying to reclaim his life.
Well, it still was
That is
frightening.
why he went to the mountains.
I understand that, but you
then
don't
when you tell
wander
people-
into their campsite. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm a former Satanist
He
up here.
didn't do that.
I don't know what he did. He came out with it really quick that he was a cult member.
He
or
came out
was-
with it after we'd hung out with him for like an hour, and you tried to help him set up his tent, and then we told him he could sleep in our empty tent, and then that's when he chose to tell us
I guess I did invite him
that
in.
he was reformed. Yeah, you did, just like a vampire. So
I did.
We were already screwed.
Okay. Listen, because you guys have no idea what the hell we're talking about. We are camping all alone in the mountains for a week.
Yeah.
On about day 3,
No,
4,
5.
5.
Maybe 4.
Somewhere in there, 4,
Maybe
5.
4, because we spent one whole day with him
It's
by
a
ourselves.
Thursday or
Yeah.
something like that, and there's no one around us, and we're in a little area up in the mountains that has 4 campsites,
And we're drinking tequila,
right?
which I don't do,
And it's been raining,
and it just is getting dark.
and because our family was going to meet us that weekend, we had set up tents in all but one campsite up there.
Right.
Just to hold them for when our children came up. So we
Right.
had this whole giant area, and we had 3 empty tents. And here comes this little Ford Fiesta or something. And the dude goes, he's up there, and we see him fumbling around with his headlamp on, and he's making all
it's
kinds of
getting dark.
noise. And now it's dark, dark, dark. And then we see him coming. Here he comes. Comes into our camp and is like, hey, I just bought this brand new tent, and I have no idea how to put it up. Will you come help me? And I was like, great. So I go over there to help him put his tent up, and he's got it strung out everywhere. There's no way we're getting this tent put up. I said, listen, I got an empty tent. Sleep in it tonight, and then in the morning we'll get your tent figured out. He says, would it be cool? Do you guys have like a pan or something I could cook in? And I was like, ugh, yeah, come over to camp. Reaches in his car, pulls out 3 to-go containers from a Chinese restaurant. He's like, this is all the food I brought. So
Not little boxes, not like the little
No,
Chinese
like
boxes.
he went to Dollar
Like
Scoop.
he went to Dollar Scoop
Yep.
and got him in the styrofoam square
Yep.
to go box.
Yeah. So now he's over here frying up chow mein
Yeah, it was.
in our freaking camp. And then the night just progresses on, and we're having some drinks, and he seems very nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And then he tells us that he is left a society of people that he was living with, and they worshiped the devil or some stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then we start to notice he's covered with all these really bizarre
Tattoos.
seemingly strange and satanic tattoos.
Which, when the daylight comes up the next morning, we find out that's exactly what they are.
Exactly.
But he was beginning to cover them up, like the big
Buddhist stuff.
the big Satan devil face that he had on his stomach and chest. He was putting a Buddha over.
Right.
You know, so he was trying to
Reform.
reclaim
His life.
himself.
Or his
right.
whatever he
right.
had.
And he turned out to be a very nice guy.
Listen, on Friday night, he was running around camp naked. Someone saw him. Joey saw him. He looked out his camper, and the dude was running around naked in our camp.
I know.
So
We heard
harmless, I don't know. And then he comes over in the morning and goes like, "Did you guys hear those coyotes?" And we're like, "Coyotes in the mountains?"
You.
And Joey's like, "No, but I saw you running around naked in our camp." Well, I was chasing him. I was trying to chase him out. So come on. And then it was the weirdest.
It was so great,
Oh
man.
my God.
You know what? This is what you do when you're nice.
Yeah.
You'll have things like this happen in your life.
Should let him eat his cold Chinese food.
In the
Sleep
dark.
on the car. Sleep
the
in your
car.
car, pal. I don't know you.
That night, the first night, we did go to sleep with like the bear spray and the
On
axe.
hatchets.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I remember.
we did. We did go to sleep with
We
that.
each had a bug
what would
spray,
that
I
be?
think.
Reason number 73 why we should have a gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. If we'd had a little handgun,
Would've
we
been-
would have felt better.
yeah.
But more scared. Probably.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you know what I mean? I felt a little bit safer with that high-powered bug spray. 'Cause I thought,
You
at
light
least
that
if-
shit on fire?
and
It's flammable.
At least I'll blind him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I can kick him in his.
I'm a fighter.
Yes, you're a scratcher.
I'm not a scratcher. I'm
Oh, I'm the scratcher.
yeah. Anyways, that's super fun.
Camping stories. Who wants
Yeah,
to go camping?
I know.
can't wait.
And we're going to Lake McConaughey.
Yeah, next year I want to go to that pirate thing at Admiral's Cove.
At the beginning of the year,
Yep.
I'm not jumping in that
Well, you
water.
don't have to jump in the water. I'll probably no, it won't be too cold for you in the camper.
Listen, you're not jumping in the water in my pirate costume.
No, we'll get a dollar store one.
Yeah, my pirate costume is 100%. So
My pirate
buy
costume.
a thin, cheap nylon one that holds no water.
My pirate costume is a black Speedo with a gold buckle on it and a hat.
Love it.
You know, I mean, if you're
Eye
gonna,
patch.
yeah, and an eye patch.
You can take your parrot.
I mean, what the hell kind of pirate walks the plank in his full clothes?
Right? You drowned in that pirate coat.
Totally.
If you fell in the ocean in that pirate coat, yeah.
You're going. It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah. No way.
No.
Exactly.
I don't think
Plus
so.
those boots.
How do you swim with one leg?
Yeah. Your peg does
Your
nothing.
pig
for you.
does nothing.
Anyways, we're gonna rearrange the whole house today. We got to get our shit together. Bring in the mom. Bringing the old lady in. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, she'll be fun. She'll be excited.
We have to podcast from the car.
With her.
We have
We
to.
should maybe Facebook Live it.
Maybe as soon as we get started.
Yeah.
As
something.
soon as we get in the car, there will be 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Probably 10 o'clock. And then we're on the road.
9 here, 8 o'clock here.
Be on the road again.
Man, that's gonna be a good drive. It's gonna be a good drive. What kind of snacks do you want?
None.
Me either.
Water.
Yeah. No. No fluids.
Yeah, whatever.
Makes pee.
I know.
No fluids.
Getting water.
We're not stopping.
Yes, we are.
getting
We're not
gas.
sleeping, but we're going to drive straight through.
Yeah, but we're getting gas and that's it.
That's why we're all going.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to be back. This is good. Monday.
Monday.
I love you.
I love you. Are we?